Welcome everybody to my new YouTube channel, Brains for Change, where I will be discussing various subjects and hopefully offering some solutions in a world that seems to be getting crazier and crazier as the years go on. I'll begin in South Africa, where I am currently, and with the government and up-and-coming general election. Yes, the Rainbow Nation got democracy in 1994. After a few years in power, including a ridiculous arms deal, the ANC should have turned around and said, we were a great successful liberation party, but we really suck at this administration stuff. So in the best interest of the people, we're going to hand it over to a more competent party. But sadly, as you know, this didn't happen. It always amazes me why the media refers to the ANC as the ruling party. Should it not be referred to as the serving party? What I feel is wrong in so many countries around the world is a system failure. The actual system of government has failed the average person in these countries. As I come from an engineering background, there seems that there's something wrong with the way the government has been designed. If it was an aeroplane, for instance, it would have crashed many, many years ago. If it was designed properly, there would not be so much opportunity for corruption and also incompetence of various state-run enterprises, as we see very clearly in South Africa at the moment, with the failing of the airline, the power utility, the railways, etc. Most people around the world, after studying their profession or trade, have to write an exam. I find it mind-boggling how the people in Parliament who are making decisions on a day-to-day basis that affect your future and the future of your children don't have to. Why are we not setting goals for this government? The primary purpose of the Parliament is to uphold the Constitution. How do you uphold something when you don't know what's in it? Many issues in South Africa end up at the Constitutional Court. So why don't we scrap Parliament, save the money, and just discuss everything in the constitutional courts? Why do we as voters accept at best mediocrity over demanding excellence? Don't we care about our future and that of the next generation? It looks to me like during voting time, people are waiting for what I call their political messiah, their savior. Suddenly, after decades and decades, some party or person will come along and save them from a faulty system. It's actually insane. When are we going to grow up and learn to help ourselves? In South Africa, there also seems to be a very big confusion amongst the voters between apartheid of the past and economic apartheid, which is experienced by most people all around the world. The voters don't understand why, after being free, in inverted commas, they are not getting anywhere. But this we will leave for another time. If we look, for instance, at the UK at the moment and the big mess surrounding Brexit, for 2 years the establishment does not want to get their act together and exercise the will of the people. That is very clear. And as I've said before, once again, a failure of the government system. If we look in America, where most senators and representatives are in the pockets of the corporations and vote accordingly, why is the welfare of corporations more important than the welfare of its own people? One easy solution for this problem in America is to just ban lobbying. It's just another example of a failed government system. Some say democracy only works in countries of small, educated populations. If so, why are there not various other systems in most of the other countries of the world? Finally, I don't mind people being ignorant, uneducated, or even stupid. I do mind them choosing to remain that way their whole life. So, take a look at your country and ask yourself, do I live in a democracy or do I live in a bullshitocracy? Thanks very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, stay safe and keep thinking.